Today, we'll talk about another flow. That is an internal sales order. Internal sales order it is. Okay, it's a big flow. It will take 1 hour time. Today itself, we can close this. Not like P2P, 3-4 parts. Okay. So internal sales order we have seen right earlier. Let's say in your company, let's say your company is vision operations. This is an inventory organization, and it has some branches here. Let's say V1. V1 is one warehouse, and there is a M1 is another warehouse. If you want to take an example, then there is one more also, that is an M2 warehouse. If there is a shortage in M1, okay, we'll get from M2. So that is called as an internal sales order. So here V1 is a master organization. We should not do transactions here. These two are the child organizations. So V1 we can say it is master organization, and then M1, M2 are the child organizations. Transactions we'll do through child organizations only. These two are the child organizations. Overall, 3 organizations your item must be existed here. Okay. So first, there are certain prerequisites to finish this flow. Answer-wise, it is very simple. Internally, within your company, you are transferring goods from one warehouse to other warehouse. You are not purchasing. So in P2P cycle, what you did is here, if you go to purchasing, then requisitions, and then requisition. So here purchase you have taken, right? So instead of purchase, we need to take a internal requisition. Okay. So this is where your flow will begin. But before that, there are certain prerequisites here. So those are all called as a prerequisites or setups. The first prerequisite is we have to create an item. Same P2P, whatever you created, we can utilize, but with additional setups required. So here I am just creating item. Then you can go to same like in P2P you have seen, right? Go to inventory. Then and master items. This is a navigation. V1. And here is a place we have to give a item number here. Like let's say ISO, like temporary item. Any name you can give, description. Then save tools, copy from. You can use. See, it is not a revision class, okay? Please do not repeat. Other people, they are new, right? They may get confused. Whenever I ask to revise, then you can revise, no worries. Then click on apply. You can see here all the attributes got populated. So majorly you have to check in purchasing tab here. So it must be a purchased item. It's already purchased or purchasable item. And then if you want to utilize in order management, you can go with the order management here. And this customer orders, not external customer, it will be an internal customer it is. And then it must be a shippable to your warehouse. So you are transferring item from M2 to M1. Both are warehouses only. So shippable, if it is not shippable here, you will fail in shipping the goods to warehouse. Okay. So that is about the shippable. These are all called as an item attributes. Okay. Item attributes. So this item attributes, like additionally, you need to enable here these two also. One is internal orders, other one is internal orders enabled. So directly it will not allow you to check this. So if you check it, then it is saying here internal orders cannot be yes unless it is yes. So without this, like we cannot use this item for your internal sales order. So this is the mandatory setup here. Internal orders enabled. These two are called as an item attributes. For ISO, these two are the mandatory attributes. Okay. Now, once you create an item, you have to make it available. Right now, it is in V1. V1, I told you just before, V1 is what it is. This is a master organization, or we can say master organization. Then, so you need to make it to available to child organization by using, here there is organization assignment, but keep here. If you keep cursor, then only, if you keep cursor here, it will not appear, see, it is disabled. So what you have to do, just click on this, go to organization assignment, and you can go here, but it may take time. So what I'll do, just F11 and capital M, percentile, control F11. So you can make it enable for n number of warehouses based on your need. Right now I made it only M1 and M2, two warehouses. From Boston Manufacturing, this is an organization name. From this to Seattle Manufacturing, you are transferring the goods. Okay, save. So that's about the prerequisite here. Item creation followed by organization assignment. Okay. Now this item must have a cost associated with this, or else like we can say on-hand quantity. This is another step. It is on-hand quantity. If you don't have a stock, you will not be able to deliver goods, correct? So on-hand quantity is a stock here. But before that, we need to change organization. Take this. There is a change organization. You come down here. You can see somewhere change organization. So as of now, you are in V1, right? You need to change it to M2. Then go to miscellaneous transactions, and then miscellaneous transaction. Your miscellaneous receipt here. Issue also there. It will be a negative quantity. Like right now, we are accepting here. This is a miscellaneous receipt. Click on transaction lines and your item. So your item is like whatever you have entered, that you have to. And sub inventories, we have multiple sub inventories here. In P2P, you have seen stores while creating a receipt, right? Like that, you can see there is a restricted inventory, some damaged goods, finished goods, like consumable inventory, like that. In one warehouse, these are all separate parts. Okay, right now I'm taking stores only. Then your quantities, let's say we are creating a stock for 500 items, and account here is, someone has changed this. It must be a miscellaneous account. It is. Let's check miscellaneous. This is the account we have to take, miscellaneous account. And department is inventory. We need to take. Actually, it has to populate by default. Someone has changed that setup. Yeah, that's enough. Remember these values. One is 510, the other one is 7. Miscellaneous, we can say. Click on OK, save. Then whatever the stock we created, that we can verify into on hand and availability, then on hand quantity. Okay. And your item, you can just search with item. It's a case sensitive, your item, correct? Then fine. Whatever the quantities available here, it will appear. And this information is stored into a table, that is MTL on hand quantities. MTL on hand quantities, where inventory item ID is the primary key for this. An item stored into, you know already. P2P also you have seen, right? Item is system where this is the item. Take this. Now you can see somewhere there is a column here. The column name is transaction quantity. Let's say if I add up 300 more quantity. So how to add a quantity again? Now you need to go to right, then miscellaneous transaction, then miscellaneous receipt here, transaction lines, stores. I'm just adding like 300 more quantity, and then account here, inventory, right? Inventory, which inventory it is? Yeah, 510, and here miscellaneous it is. Actually, it will copy. Let's see. I'll do some setup. Then save. Now you can see two entries in this table. Two entries. See, two entries are there. One is 300 quantity, and other one is the 500. But we require total, right? Just simply use a function here, that is sum of quantity. Correct. Like this. So this is the way you can check the stock of your item. Fine. Now, how many steps? Two steps completed. The third one here is cost. We have to define here. That's an item cost. Okay. To define item cost, there is a separate navigation here. You can go to costs and item costs. Click on this. You can click on new year, new item. There are various cost types here. Like we have to select pending cost type or average pending is there, right? Can you check? This is a cost type we'll use regularly. And then click on open. Then cost. So we are setting up cost for a resource or a material. Overhead, I'm not sure. So let's say I'm setting up here material here. And how much cost? What is your price? Your item price? Let's say $5,000. Save. If you look at here, it is applied. So once you define a cost, we have to finalize that. There is a program we need to submit here. The program name is standard cost update and then update cost. This is the program. Cost type, which one I have taken, that is pending. Correct. And department number 510, is it? And 7740. Same only you have to give. Description here, update cost. And you are setting up for not for all items, it is just for a specific item, only single item. And any one of the value you can select here, nothing will happen. Update option. Let's say item cost only. Your item number, you need to enter. That's it. Rest of the fields you leave as it is. Rest of the parameters, because these are all the parameters of your program. Click on OK and submit. Another request, no? Then you can verify the status of the program. It will take time. Meantime, what we will do, we'll go with other point. So item cost, I set it up as a 5,000 here. And then on hand quantity, I have enabled a quantity here, 800 quantity. Just I'm noting down. And fourth one here is there must be a shipping network that's called as a shipping network. Shipping network means like from M2 to M1. Let's see the navigation for that. Okay, it's completed. After completing, you can verify here. Costs, again, item costs. Earlier I have created, now I am just verifying this. This is the query find window. See, earlier it was pending, now it is frozen. If you click on open and costs, you cannot update. That's fine. It is giving somewhere here. See, 5,000, correct? So that's why we can define a cost and I can update it. Now, the next point here is shipping network. There must be a proper communication between two warehouses, that is setup and then organizations. Somewhere here you can check, that is shipping network. Click on this. It's already defined. I'm just showing you. Okay, you don't need to do the setup. Go to find here, click on find, check M2 to M1. If there is no entry, you may need to add that. M1 to M2 is there. No, but in our case, it is M2 to M1. Just check it is there. If it is not there, adding is very easy. Just simply see, click on name and choose the organization. Here also organization. That's it. So it's already there. It's not allowing means like you can clear record. See here, see. You are trying to enter a record, but it is not allowing to close. It is not allowing. So how it will allow is clear record and then you can close. Now, fifth point here is interlocation transit time. This will give you the shipping method. It is interlocation transit time that you can verify here only. See this one, just below that only. Interlocation transit times. Click on this. How are you delivering these goods? Like ship method, it is truck, it is. You can just click on weave, find here. Okay. Oh, just check. Here is a place. What is the origin? Origin is what it is, M2, right? And destination, M1. These are all the locations of your inventory organization. M2 to M1 it is. Click on find. You can see it is through airborne company. And then the capacity is this one, this many tons, and daily this much, daily capacity and currency, everything. It's already defined. Setups are already there in the system. So I'm just showing you the navigation here. Interlocation transit time means like the mode of transportation. Simply what we can do, click on this, go to view, and then find. You have to give your location. I'm not doing anything here, just showing you, that's it. Now, next step here is define customer, or we can say internal customer location. So this you have to go to account receivable module, AR module. So I'm going to AR. Here is the place. As of now, we did everything in inventory only. Now we have to go to the receivables. Then receivables, customers it is. Here, customers, and then customers. One sample customer I am taking. Do not take your own customer. There are some dependencies here. Setup dependencies. Click on vision. You can see somewhere here. Vision related. So this is the one we can say. Vision, only vision. Country Singapore originated, but it has some branches. Click on this vision. Then you can check the Seattle. Seattle is the M1 location, right? Not Boston, Chicago. These all we should not see. We have to see here M1 Seattle only. This is the one. Or is there any other Seattle here? Click on next 10. See, as of now, it is showing only 10 records, right? Next 10. Verify any other Seattle. Yeah, this is also there. But this D2 is Singapore distribution center. It is not this one. The first one only. We can take this. If you click on these details here, this is a OA framework page. It is see OA HTML. Click on this. Here, business purposes tab. There may be other tabs, but we will not touch right now. Business purposes. And there is a shipping here. So we are shipping the goods, right? That's why shipping location is required here. I just check the checkbox of ship to, then click on details. You can see here. So this is where actually we have to change. So if you want to put your inventory location, this is the place. In this LOV, you have to modify. Okay, right now it is M1 Seattle manufacturing. This is where we are delivering goods to this M1 and Seattle manufacturing. It's just a location here, see? Internal location. Your customer receives the goods at this point. You are delivering, right? From M2 to M1, you are delivering. So whenever you deliver, what is the destination point? The destination point is this one. Okay. I'm just closing this and asking you to navigate. The first is customers and you are into receivables module. Okay. Customers and customers. Do not go with your own customer for time being. This vision. I'm taking an existing customer only. Then click on this. You need to search your M1 location. If you may have multiple entries, but still right now I am selecting this details. And you need to go to business purposes. Then after that, ship to it is details. This is where you can give. So this also I did not do anything. I just shown you the navigation. So overall 3 steps, it's already done here for you. It's already done. Just we need to know the navigation. That's it. Now one last step, prerequisite here is define order transaction type. That is into another module. That's a PO module. It is PO. So till now we have seen all the 5 points into which module? Inventory. So 5 steps in inventory, and 1 step is in AR, other one is PO. Don't get confused here whenever we are switching between the responsibilities. Go to purchasing. Then setup, organizations, and here is the place purchase. This I think we already seen this in P2P, right? Purchasing options. Once we click on this, see it is not opening up, popping up somewhere, but it's already there here somewhere. But this one I am talking about. Internal requisition order type is mixed type and source is internal. These two also already there. I'm just taking these two. Order type value is mixed sales order it is. You can take standard also here. So overall 7 points. These are all called as a prerequisites before executing a flow. Now actual flow will begin here. So flow steps. First step here is someone wanted the goods here. where exactly we wanted goods, we wanted here, correct? So someone has to raise a requisition here. So that requisition, you can go here, here itself, click on this. The type you should not forget here. You need to take this internal requisition and item, same item we have to select. Do not take an existing items, you will get errors because we may not know the setups are there already, correct? Then quantity, let's say 3 quantity. We have 800 quantities available here, correct? 800 quantity. Need by date, tomorrow. Then some values we need to populate here. So first, on the left hand side, you can populate here. Destination. Destination organization is what it is. Destination here. This is the source and this is the destination, correct? M1 we have to take. M1 is what it is. Seattle manufacturing is the destination. And location, M1, correct? Sub-inventory, stores. And here is the place. Organization is Boston manufacturing, correct? And this also stores. That's it. You have to give properly all the details here. Otherwise, you will get errors. And this 5,000 from where it is populating? This price I did not give, right? I have not given this 5,000. From where it is populated is, it is populated by a setup here, correct? That's why these are all called as a prerequisites for your flow. Then save. Take this number, equation number it is. Tables I no need to explain because since 4 days you are working on that, correct? Same tables only, it will not vary. The next step you can easily guess, that is approve. Submit for approval and verify this into a summary it is. Give this. If it is in process, you know, like what went wrong and all, correct? View action history. So it is stuck with a now C Brown, correct? C Brown is the username. Password welcome on to visit. 3 to 1. On that we record, right? Welcome 3 to 1. I forgot. Okay, just a welcome. If you look at here, these are all old dates, it seems, correct? Check is there any new record? Oh, it is okay. It is arranged in a sorting order itself. Click. Now you can see the recent one. Just arranged in a sorting order it is. So this is the internal requisition came for his approval. Correct? Now he has to approve this. If he rejects, we cannot proceed further. He has to approve. In the organization, it will happen like this only. Now, requery. Click on find. Now it is approved. To know who has approved, the same way you can go to view action history. Clear? So 2 steps completed as of now. One is requisition, other one is approval. Any idea what is the table for approval? Correct. View action history. So third step is we have to run a program here. That's a concurrent program. The program name is create internal orders. This is a program. So now go to view requests. It's already there. Program create. You can see here create internal orders. Click on this. It is not asking any parameters. Click on submit here and no. Fine. So what this program will do is it will put the data into order interface tables. Order interface tables are here is OE headers, IPace all. This is the table name. You can check the recent record. Correct. So this is the record. So this is the ORIG is document reference. ORIG. You can copy. This is equivalent to your equation number. This is the equation header ID. Equation header ID, and this is created today only. You can check here. Correct. Requisition number you can see. PO requisition. Segment 1. The requisition number I already noted. There. This is a number. Take this. Correct. Is the same number. 897791. 897791 is the. It is a header ID which is stored into ORIG's document references. So right now we are into PO module, but this is OM module table. So as a reference, it will keep into this particular column technically. Okay. In the same way, lines table also. We lines IPace. IPace is an interface. We are interfacing the PO data with the OM data. It is where we lines IPace. Check. Or is yeah, same only. Same it is correct. Take the same column. The data is there here. You need to make sure the relative data and as well as dates. So dates also you have to monitor. So this how we can come to know these tables is there is a responsibility here. The responsibility name is integrated SOA gateway. This is the responsibility name. To know any interface table names, you can just go to this integrated SOA gateway. Click on this. It's a repository of all the modules. All 282 modules are there in this only. So right now you are looking into a product family that is, you can use order management, right? Check. This is order management. Suite means it has some other modules as well. These are all called as a suite. It is group of modules. So right now it is order management, and interface type is open interface. It is. If you wanted to know APIs, you can go with the PLSQL. So right now it is REST will not use much. So right now it is open interface. Click on go. Then check here. Order management, sales order, open interface, order management. Is there any? It is a ADI. Okay. Click on this. Can you check here? OE headers, high face, OE lines, high face. These two I was talking about. The purpose of these two tables is this table for sales or header interface, lines interface. They have not given much description here. So these two, okay. These are all will not use much. In this case, only these two tables. Oh, are you okay with this? How, from where I identified these two tables? The responsibility name is integrated SOA gateway. Click on repository. Then search. Again, I'm repeating for you. Okay. Product family is what it is. ప్రోగ్రామ్ నేమ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ కంకరెంట్ అనేది ఎందుకంటే ఇన్స్టెన్స్ గా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుందని అందుకని కంకరెంట్ అంటాం. పిఎల్ఎస్క్యూఎల్ కానీ రిపోర్ట్ కానీ తర్వాత యూనిక్స్ కానీ ఏదైనా కూడా దాని ప్రోగ్రామ్ గా మనం